Satnam, welcome. Just give it a moment as people come on, but welcome. I've just people that can't make the lives, so I'll be catching up on replay. Great. But I do always love the energy of a live. If you can get here live, it is better. It's just good energy. It's good now. It's just nice. So I'm just hoping that all the tech gods are with us, that you can see me okay, and that you can hear me okay. A thumbs up, a like, or something like that would be really useful so that I know that you can see and hear me and see who is here. That would be fabulous. Got my little coffee here. So I'll just begin very quickly because I know we've got quite a few new women as well who are new to me and new to Joe Yoga. Okay, I don't need that pop-up coming up. So now since 2013, and so very experienced. And I teach at either end of the scale. I teach children as young as 2 up to teenagers. And then I kind of like miss the middle bit a bit. And then I go to menopause or perimenopause. So basically kind of women who are at 35 and up starting to notice those changes. That's where I focus my research and my teachings and how to make life better as we go through those transitions. Now, the mindful woman quite clearly is all about the peri and the menopause transformation. It's about getting through that without the reactions. It's to make that part of your life so much more calm, clear, in control, bringing that control back to you. And that's what we're going to be looking at over the next few days. But I want to begin by us all connecting in and setting an intention for today's workshop. And this is a workshop. So please do be really like communicative, comment, interact with each other. I'm just going to get my phone just so I can check the comments that are coming in. Let's just double check. I'm also watching my mum and dad's flight as well. They're off to Tunisia today on holiday. So let me just double check that all can see me okay and that you can hear me okay, because no comments are coming in at all. So I just want to double check that all is all right. So just bear with me 1 moment. Take a breath. Land. Notice what you're sitting on. Come on, phone. I think as we enter this part of our life, it's all good. Good. Okay, I can come off that now then. Okay, so good. So we are here. We are all here. That's wonderful. As we enter this part of our life, we do start thinking of things a little bit differently about how we can navigate it and navigate in it where it's still calm and beautiful and graceful and without losing too much of ourselves, because we've already lost a lot of ourselves over the past many years raising our children, etc. So let's bring ourselves to this place where we gather, where women support women, where we come back to remembering who we are. So let's just begin by closing down the eyes and take some deep breaths, letting yourself land here, letting your sit bones connect with whatever it is that you're sitting on. Spine is tall, opening the crown chakras at the top of the head. Not the crown of your hair, but the very top of your head. Allowing any kind of spiritual, divine wisdom to come in through the crown for you today. In universal source, my intention for this workshop and for the next few days is that every woman who embarks on this journey, whether she be here live or watching the replay, receives whatever it is that she requires. Let the words come, let the feelings come, and let her notice, awaken, and remember the divine, wonderful beauty that she is, and that the world needs her, the universe needs her. And we are here, connected together in Sangat, to raise the vibration of each one of us and all those we come into contact with. This or something even better, for the highest good of all concerned. Satnam. Take a deep breath in and out. Okay, so let me just pull my notes up so that I can share with you. And I'm still here. Yes, good. Okay, so over the next few days, so this is the Mindful Woman. And today in particular is about kind of bringing back a little bit of connection, okay? Remembering who you are. And we're going to do that together. It's about you noticing. It's not about fixing yourself. It's not about becoming anything like better, whatever that means. But just gently, really gently becoming aware of how you actually feel beneath the constant busyness of your life, the doing, the rushing, the constant mental chatter and we're always doing stuff for others. So many of us women are living like permanently on, permanently switched on. We're always thinking, we're planning, helping others, remembering things, organizing things, that we lose this deep connection with ourselves. We lose that. And we don't realize how disconnected we've come. The email that was sent to you today, there was entitled, "Have you disconnected a little?" Because we don't realize how disconnected we are. So I just want to welcome you into this space, because over the next 3 days, this is not all about yoga. And it's certainly not about adding any more pressure into your life. There's going to be a little bit of movement just so that you can experience how something so simple can change your day. And I'm going to break a myth straight away. I'm going to tell you straight now, I do not do yoga every day. I don't. Never have done. Probably never will, unless I'm retired and have nothing else to do, maybe. But I don't do yoga every day. I don't come and sit on my mat every day. I might do a meditation. I love to nap whilst listening to a meditation. That's a bit of a non-negotiable. That happens all the time. But I am mindful. And I do have mindful practices every day. And this is what I'm going to share with you as well, how easy it is we can do this. So this is about you reconnecting with yourself again. Like I said, so many of us are living on autopilot. We are constantly thinking, we're holding everything together for everyone, and we never really actually stop long enough to say, how do I actually feel? How do I actually feel? Can you close your eyes? Can you breathe? Can you notice how you feel right now? And when you're watching this on the replay, can you put #replay and answer the question? Be accountable for your own presence. And don't worry if you can't find the word of how you feel, because we sometimes might just slip into as well an old habit of going, oh, I'm really tired, or I'm overwhelmed. But actually, maybe we're not. Maybe we're just a bit numb. So today is simply about awareness, and awareness is powerful. If you're not aware of something, you can't change it. So I want to talk to you a little bit about the nervous system. Kundalini yoga works very, very powerfully on the nervous system. It uses eye gaze, breath, repetition of movement. And that's why when you do a little bit of Kundalini yoga, and I'm not here to sell Kundalini yoga, I promise you. I am a teacher and I know how powerful it is. I know that it works. It's helped me get through certain stages, and this is why I share it, because I know it works. But it's all to do with the nervous system. Your nervous system at the moment can be so activated, so overloaded that we can't function. Life is so busy at the moment, and there's so much all the time, visual things on the news, advertising. Oh my gosh, advertising for women, they just make us feel crap. Advertisers just want women to feel rubbish. And when we feel rubbish, our nervous system starts to panic and it starts to want to be in survival mode. So our nervous system gets overloaded. And when your nervous system isn't regulated, that's when you're going to start to feel snappy. That's when you're going to struggle to sleep. Also, we have constant mental overload. Always thinking about something, got to do something, got to be somewhere. We're living in this doing mode. We're thinking rather than feeling. Yeah, we're thinking rather than feeling. We spend way too much time in our heads rather than in our bodies. Women have the most incredible tool. Their body is so wise. Our bodies are so wise. Our heart knows way more than our head. And when we let our body feel, we start to become so much more aware of how we're feeling, what our nervous system needs. And from that place, we can start to heal, we can start to calm, we can start to regulate our nervous system and deal with life in a much healthier way. We can make decisions based on truth. We can make decisions based on what's actually happening and not what our head is telling us to be and do. So when we are overloaded and when our nervous system is really struggling, and when we're overwhelmed, you'll notice, you'll be more snappy. We'll overthink everything. We feel numb. We are exhausted and we are unable to switch off. And we constantly need some sort of stimulation or some sort of distraction. And we're not doing anything wrong here. It's just a sign that our nervous system has been under too much pressure for too long. We've been under too much pressure for too long. And when we stay disconnected for long enough, we stop really noticing how we feel. We stop really noticing how we feel. Stop noticing ourselves. Okay, I want to do this as a practice now rather than me just talking. So sit really comfortable in a comfortable seated position. You can close your eyes if you're comfortable to do so, and I want you to place one hand on your heart and one hand on your belly. One of my most favorite mudras or positions this is. Connecting our sacral, solar plexus, and heart chakra. Now, without changing anything, just notice your breath. Just notice your breath. There's no pressure here. There's no right or wrong. Just noticing. Keep noticing your breathing. This might be the only yoga I do one day. Just a moment of stillness and noticing my breath. Hey, just relax the hands down. Let them just land on your knees, and we're just slowly keeping the spine tall. We're going to just roll the head. And then circling your head the other way. And then bring your head to still. And let's do some little shoulder rolls. So bringing your shoulders forwards, up, back, and down. Notice where feels tight. Notice if there's any clicky or crunchy bits. And then relaxing the shoulders and just taking the arms over. We're just going to have a few side stretches. Opening up the side body. Notice where you feel any stiffness, any tightness. And you might think that a little bit of movement doesn't really mean much. But we live through this amazing vehicle. We spend our life here in this body, and it experiences everything that we experience. We are energy. Our bodies are energy. We are bundles of energy. Have your hands on your knees, and we're just going to bring the heart forwards and back. And in particular, the spine. The spine is the messenger of the body, from the brain to the body. So that particular channel needs to be super open. Okay, come to sit up tall. We're going to take some little twists. So take your left hand over to your right knee, right hand behind you, and just twist. Make sure you're not holding your breath at any time. And switch the other way. And back to the first side. And switch. Okay, I'm just going to move you back slightly so that you can see my yoga mats. Okay, we're going to come into a child's pose. So if this is good for you, this is a really lovely stretch for your spine. So on your knees, stretching out the arms, and bring your head down to the earth and take some deep breaths. And then slowly lift up your head. And we're going to come to stand. So I don't know if I'm going to be way out of shot, but I think that's okay. If you can just, you don't necessarily need to see my feet. Okay, so if you can find a space to stand, just have your I promise I did pass the anatomy part of my teacher training. Your feet underneath your hips, and you're just going to like circle the hips. We hold tension in the hips, so good to release it out. Release it out, release it out. Little circles. And the other way, circling those beautiful hips. And then we're going to do a little, love this, little somatic practice as well that's going to help. So just stand tall in mountain pose. Feet underneath your hips. And you're going to turn towards your left, okay? And imagining in front of you, you are faced with you. You from before today's workshop. The you that maybe reacts, feels anxiety in her stomach, maybe a quickening of the heartbeat when she's faced with something that doesn't make her feel comfortable. Okay, so this is what you're facing right now. This is in front of you. You are looking at yourself as the person who is reactive, who is numb in their body, who has lost touch with how she feels, doesn't know her true self anymore. This is who you are facing in front of you. Eyes closed. Just look at her. She's extraordinary. She's coped with so much. She battles through life and she makes big decisions. But she's letting herself be lost by the wayside. She's forgetting who she was, forgetting who she is. Just notice. Notice anything happening in your body. There doesn't have to be things happening, it's just you noticing it. And I want you just to put your hands up to her, maybe place them on her shoulders. Give those shoulders a little squeeze, passing a little bit of love to her, because she's healing and she's working on herself. Just turn her shoulders away and let her walk away from you. And now you're going to turn to your right side. And now you are facing yourself. The new you. You didn't need fixing or anything. It's just an upgrade. She is calm. She is centered. She makes decisions based on what's right for her. Her heart is bright. She is radiant. She's stunning, and her smile lights up the room. She doesn't make decisions lightly, but she makes them wholeheartedly, and they are right for her. She takes moments in her day, and she's always calm, she's organized, and even when things are busy, she knows how to just switch up her energy and change it. Reach out and touch her shoulders. She is incredible. Notice how you feel while you're in her company. She is you. And you can hug her in and bring her fully into your heart space. And keep her with you. Just let her blend into you. Open your eyes. Let's come back down to sit. And I want you to notice anything that you notice during that little practice. If you want to, you can lay down. It's up to you. I want you to just notice this. So either you can sit here or you can lay down if that's more comfortable for you. Notice your jaw. Any clenching in the jaw. Shoulders. Chest. Belly. Hips. Anywhere you're holding any tension. You don't need to do anything, just I want you to be aware of it. I want you to answer 3 questions for me today. What did you notice today? Pop it in the comments for me. What did you notice today? Another question. How long is it when you last checked in with yourself? Can you remember? Is it something you do regularly? So just bring an awareness to how often you check in with yourself. And anything that surprised you today. What surprised you? Did you just notice how you felt today? Because that's really something. So you can't change what you're not aware of. And so many women are living disconnected from themselves. So many. So that awareness, just that awareness of how you feel and checking in and noticing is really, really empowering. Because what you feel matters. And when you know what you feel, you know from that place where you can respond and react, and you can do it in a more mindful way. And then that's better for everyone around you. That's better for your friends, your family, everyone. Now, so we're coming up for the half now. So thank you. Thank you so much for being here with me today. Those of you that are here live. Thank you for those of you on the replay. Now, tomorrow we're going to explore how you can actually shift how you feel in real life. Okay. And it's not about having hours of free time or perfect routines or anything like that. Okay. We're going to have real tangible, you're going to be able to make real tangible changes. Today was about creating that awareness of being able to check in and notice how you feel. A little bit of movement just gets us in the body and helps us a bit more. And that lovely somatic practice of seeing who you were and who you are becoming. I will see you tomorrow.